Hey, what is up, everyone? It's Action Predator here. And we have some Modern Warfare 3 for you, and I forgot to hit the play button. Isn't that nice? I'm with Extra and Shell Shock, and
Hey everyone.
it's some domination on. I forgot. I don't even know the map. I don't
New
even know
York.
the map.
It's in New York City. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, it's in New York City, just like the whole game. Yeah. We haven't. I haven't even posted a commentary in what, weeks. It's not
Months.
because I forgot you guys or anything. It's just that Call of Duty's boring.
He forgot. He forgot.
Call of Duty and Xbox is just boring. All I've been playing is Madden and StarCraft whenever I play. Nick, what have you been playing?
Gears and Minecraft. That's what I've been doing.
I played a
No
bit of Gears.
civilization.
What do
Yeah.
you think's up with Call of Duty is making it so boring?
I honestly, I feel like since we play it every single year, it just seems like it's the same old thing. Like they just recycle a lot of their old tactics and stuff or game modes and stuff that they're doing that. I mean, like they added new game modes and they added a lot of things, but it just feels like the same Call of Duty I played last year or the year before. That's what I feel.
See, for me, it feels like everyone's been complaining about balance and this and whatnot so much. They finally made it basically that, and it's boring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
There's nothing
guess you could see
challenging in
that.
this game. There's nothing at all. Like, if you want to kill streak, you can for it. If not, you're gonna get killed before you get it. Everyone wants support. You're right. You get EMP 3 times in a game. They, it's
Yeah, that's true.
they just made it to the point where it's so newbie, it just gets boring. And then, have you been playing Battlefield a lot?
I played it a bunch. I enjoy that a lot more. It's
Do you think it's better
it's
than
like
Bad
bigger
Code 2?
scale. Yeah, it's definitely better than the old Battlefield. It's it's got like a big battle feel to it. Like in Call of Duty, it's more super
Battlefield.
fast paced. Yeah, but in Call of Duty, it's like all the game is one-on-one situations. That's mostly the whole game. But when you're playing Battlefield, it's you have a sort of a big battle sort of feel to it.
See, here's the thing. Before you make no sense, here's the thing that I don't know. Something about Battlefield. I'm not like. I mean, I feel like Battlefield Back Me 2 was so much more fun. I don't know what it was about it. Maybe it was like it was a little bit. It felt a little bit more arcadey, even though like I don't know something about it. It didn't feel so straight up. All right, let's do a realist like a simulation of what war is actually like. It sort of felt different, and that was actually really fun for me. Battlefield 3, I don't know. I'm kind of having fun, and I'm kind of not. I don't know. Something about it. I don't know what it is about any of these games.
I don't know. I mean, like Battlefield 3, like obviously it's got vehicles, it's got all this stuff that makes it like you're not gonna have the same experience you have, the same time. Like Call of
Yeah,
Duty, I can understand you're not gonna have the same experience, but it's so close. Like, oh yeah, I got a double kill or I got a triple kill. But in Battlefield, you can be like, oh, they shot down the chopper, I
I just killed
landed,
my
like,
whole team with my own chopper.
yeah, I just killed my whole team with my own chopper. I was in a crash site. I held down the crash site. Tanks came in. I blew up some tanks. Like all this stuff happens, and like what I feel like what happens in the Call of Duty campaign, stuff like that, that happens on a regular basis when you play
Yeah.
Battlefield.
Here's the thing, though. I'm actually thinking that of all of the big three, the only game that came out strong for me was Gears of War. I don't know what it is. I've always loved Gears. I know you love Gears.
Always.
That's just the only game that stood out for me. And so pretty much the only game other than Madden. But me and Nick have something pretty kind of exciting that we're here to bring to you guys.
Kind of exciting. You kidding me?
Cause we have
Everyone loves
back when Steam had the giveaways, we collected a whole bunch of stuff. We have a bunch of coupons. We also have Portal and Counter Strikes.
games for life
Yeah,
games. We have all that stuff.
we got a couple games
And
and stuff, and we're giving them away
yeah.
to you guys. There's gonna be another
So
video after this one. Basically, all you gotta do is comment on that video. And then we'll start. Once we get a certain amount of people on it, we'll start giving it away. But we gotta make sure we get enough entries by what's a good date?
by soon because they're gonna expire soon.
Yeah, we have like they expire in March, so we'll give you guys like 2 days, 3 days, and if we get enough people who like it, we'll give it away. First place gets to pick their choice. Second place gets
Of either Counter Strike or Portal.
and then second place gets whatever the first place didn't want. And then everyone else, it falls under in the coupons. We have like a 50% off Valve, 50% off a certain game, some other Valve stuff.
33, 25s, all that good stuff.
So
it adds up because you could stack them. So
yeah, especially if you
off
have.
your game.
So basically, all you need is Steam, and just comment on the next video, and that's basically gonna be the way you enter in that contest. And if we don't get enough people, I don't think we're gonna be able to host it, because then it's just like if we get like 5 people for it, I don't think it's gonna be able to work out.
Yeah, we definitely need a lot of people, guys. You gotta rate your comments. I know you don't like to do that.
Use your second account. Yeah. We all know you have them.
Yeah, that's true.
But a little update on Terraria video. Trevor hasn't been on, and he's coincidentally hosting the server.
Yeah.
So I have the next episode. I'm probably gonna upload it right after I finish this commentary. And that's basically
watching that.
That's basically what's been happening, because I was thinking about setting a Minecraft server, but I don't know. I gotta find something with that. Nick's been playing on his server, being a little admin and spawning a bunch of eggheads to kill people.
Oh man.
But yeah, back to what we were talking about before. What do you think it is, Nick, specifically that are making all these games not as fun as they were at the beginning, or like their previous people? Do you think it's
because? Well, personally, they're all generically like cut from the same cloth of what works. Like, there's probably somewhere in every single game series like a board of what works in that game, like from previous games. So they basically do everything on that, upgrade the graphics, and then add like a few new things. But they mostly stick to what works for them.
See,
and I feel like there's nothing new, nothing different.
See, here's my take on it. They have the same cloth cut in almost every situation. Like Battlefield and Call of Duty, they use basically a lot of the same guns. If you go into it, I feel like they were going steady in 2, and Modern Warfare 2 was okay. Black Ops was doing okay. People were like, and of course you have everyone complaining, because you can never make a game that good. Battlefield Backup Materials was doing really great on PC, and on console they were doing good too, but they still had a lot of complaints. And what happened was they thought, hey, we're doing so good, let's just fix everything that they have, and we'll have the perfect game ever. When in reality they knew stuff like imbalances, or stuff like when they had more maps, like the type of maps they had, the closer to quarters maps for a Battlefield, like when they had like some tight areas or more spread out villages. And then when you went to Black Ops or Call of Duty, those imbalanced guns or those long range battles, those maps that are a little bit slower, that's what gave them the money. That's what made people happy. Even though people complained, oh, it's this gun or whatever, once they balance it out, there's nothing to use. Everyone was like, at the end of the lifespan of Call of Duty, I know Nick did it too. I did it. You just use the crappiest gun you can find for fun, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I felt Gears had
I was using the M14 all day. for Black Ops, that was fun.
And I felt like it was just a copy and paste thing. And then with Gears of War, they kept their same thing with, this gun is horrible in this area and whatnot, and they just went to improve and make more scenarios. And I think that's what made them more successful than anyone else in my eyes.
Yeah, it definitely comes down to that, and a lot of the things was for Gears. What makes it funner now is that though they don't have a huge weapon choice, they have a weapon choice. It's not Hammer Burst Nash or Lancer Nash anymore. You have a one more gun choice always makes it different, and having them made for long range, short range, medium range, like you don't know what. Like, it makes a lot of different scenarios. I definitely like how they
everyone knows the Nasher is clearly OP, guys. Come on. Nasher clearly clearly beats Assault off in every situation ever made. We all know.
Right. I'm pretty sure if we ever did get any comments on this video, they're going to say something. Anyway. But no, I really feel like Gears is stepping it up when they come to things like they added beast mode, and their horde mode's really good. Like, I think those two things added onto it keeps the people that really don't like playing multiplayer, because I know some people that don't like to play Gears multiplayer, but they love Horde and Beast mode. So there's something for them to do, and there's multiplayer, and there's all the ranked for the hardcore Gear fans. It's really good.
And I think that they were smart with the updates too, because I know that Call of Duty, when they heard this gun's OP, they patched it right away. But Gears of War, even though they had all the hate for the Retro Lancer and the sawed off, they literally went straight out and said, all right, here's the point. This gun isn't made for that. So clearly, if you were to try it, sure there was that barrel roll glitch. They patched that. They dimmed down the sawed off a little bit without telling you one, and people won't complain about it anymore because they went out and said what it was supposed to be for. They told everyone to shut up and just play it, and that's what happened. Battlefield patched a couple of their guns, I heard, and they were just stupid. You got people complaining about, what was it, the Tunguskis?
I think so.
Which somehow is OP, and then, they're going to patch that. And they're not telling people, all right, well, here's the counter. So if you guys have that much of a problem with it, go use the counter to it,
Right. And I feel like Gears doesn't have as much problems as Battlefield or a Call of Duty game would have, because there's only 5 guns that you could choose from in that are main guns that you start out with. But in not Black Ops, but Modern Warfare 3 and in Battlefield 3, you have to be able to keep have updates on all these guns that you start off in the beginning, and one might be OP. You have to set off a whole update, and it's just ridiculous trying to do that.
All right, guys. Well, that's gonna have to wrap it up for this segment. Hopefully, we get Nick back here soon. So yeah, that was our little discussion. Make sure you look for the next video. It'll be up in the next couple days. Comment on it, and that'll be it. See you guys later.
And if you like this one, remember to bring or leave a comment, do that stuff.
Do your thing. See you guys later.